So if you don't know our LPN, I've been an LPN for about 4 months now, and I do love what I do. So rewind back to January, that is when I graduated from LPN school. And I always knew that I wanted to be a nurse, and I was very excited to achieve that goal because nursing school is not easy. But I did want more, so my ultimate goal was to become a registered nurse. So before I went to LPN school, I did try to enroll into an RN program. I was unlucky, so I went a different route, got my LPN, and now looking back, it's probably the best thing I could have done because now I'm in RN school and everything is coming to me easier. And this first semester is kind of like a review to me because I just did all this last year in LPN school. So how did I get into RN school? That is a question that I get a lot because getting into nursing school is hard. Getting into nursing school is really not easy. So this is how I did it. And just remember, if you get denied from a nursing program, it is okay. Keep trying. Do not give up on your goal because I was denied. I didn't even get to apply to the program because I just failed miserably at my prerequisites. And prerequisites, prerequisites are classes that you have to take before you can take nursing classes that are in the nursing program. So some of the prereqs were anatomy, microbiology, general biology, chemistry, psychology, English, 2 Englishes. So there's a bunch of classes that you have to pass in order to be eligible to get into the program. So for my program that I applied for, that I'm now in, you only needed chemistry and biology, and I had those from high school. So I used my chemistry and biology, and I did not take anatomy. I didn't take micro, nutrition. I don't have those. I'm taking them along with my nursing courses. So I wouldn't advise that. I really wouldn't. But if you really want to get everything done and just get into the program, do it, but it's hard. I'm taking 17.5 credits this semester. 3 nursing courses, and nursing courses are about 4 credits each, and 2 general ed courses, and it's not easy, plus working full-time. And it's definitely doable, but it's not easy. You won't have time for anything else. So I didn't take any prereqs, long story short. So when I was done with LPN school, that's when I started applying for RN school, and I only applied to 1 school because I was just kind of just winging it. Like, I wasn't really expecting to get in. I really wasn't. I was just, let me apply. Let me just get my foot in the door. It was kind of like a what if factor. What if I get in? So I applied to that school, and I sent them my LPN transcript. I went and took a Kaplan entrance exam, and you have to get above, I think their score was either a 65 or a 70 on the exam. And then, like, when you go to the school and take the entrance exam, it tells you what you scored in the math, science, English sections. So I did really good on that. I got, I think, a 79. So I did very, very well on that test. And then after you take your test and they look at your transcript, your essay, your college essay, they might call you in for an interview. So I was called in for an interview. I sent that time up, and I came in, I dressed very nice, very professional, and I went and did my interview with one of the admission counselors at the school, and she really, really liked me. And 2 days later, I got my acceptance letter. And some of the questions that they asked me in my interview was, what was your favorite course in high school or that you may have took in the college you attended before? Why did you go for LPN? What makes you want to be a nurse? Things like that. So those questions, they sound really, really easy to answer, but they're not, especially when you're nervous and you're on the spot. Like, they're not that easy to answer. But I answered truthfully and honestly, and that's the best thing you could do. Like, a nurse can tell if another person really wants to be a nurse. It's just one of those nurse things. Like, you can just tell, like, are they really into this for the right reasons or are they not? Like, anyone can really tell if someone is genuine. And that's just kind of how the interview process goes. They really want to see that you're genuine and you really do want to make a difference and help people, and they want to know that you're able to handle the program, because they do warn you about how, you know, hard it is and how much time goes into studying and how you might not be able to work, and if you have to work and support a family, you know, the program might not be for you, or you might have to drop down to part-time, whatever. So we went through all of that. I got an acceptance letter 2 days later. I was like, wow, I got accepted into RN school after all these years, after the failure of not being accepted into the first one I tried to get into straight out of high school, then going to LPN school. I finally got into RN school. So I was literally so excited. Like, I was so excited. I could not wait to start school. And now I'm in my 3rd week of school and I'm like, oh, rewind back to summer. But I'm loving every bit of it. RN school is very, very different from LPN school. In LPN school, I felt like not things were like slower, because it wasn't slower. Like, we learned really fast because I was in an 11th month program, but it was more of like a group effort. Like, it seemed like I did everything with my classmates and my teacher. When RN school, like, they make you teach yourself medication math that you need to know when you're administering medications. They make you do med math on your own. You have to teach yourself and then go and take the exam, and you have to get 100 on med math each semester. It's not like a class. It's just they give you these practice packets and you go take the exam when you're ready. So it's just like things like that. Like, it just moves a lot faster. So I'm very, very happy that I did not go into RN school blind, because I wouldn't have known what I was doing. You know, they go through the basic skills like bed making, changing the patient, using a bedpan, feeding the patient, toileting, transferring. They go through those skills super fast. Like, you only get a little bit of time to practice, and then your 4th week, I'm in my 3rd week, so next week will be my 4th week, you're in clinical and you're applying those skills. So I really just couldn't imagine going into nursing school blind. So I do not advise that you go to RN school blind. You know, maybe CNA or LPN school, you can go to that blind and then gain experience, but RN school is just so fast paced. It's very rigorous, and working and trying to learn the basic skills and duties of an RN in school is just like, it's a lot. It really is. So I'm just very happy that I went to LPN school and got that foundation and got that basic nursing curriculum, where now, like, this semester seems to be a breeze, except for my general ed courses. I'm taking critical writing, which isn't bad. It's just a lot of papers, you know. It's just annoying papers, but whatever. And then my anatomy and physiology. So that's a lot of studying along with my 3 nursing courses. So I'm taking a full load, but it's definitely doable, and I'll keep you guys updated on this semester and how it goes for me. But I'm very, very focused, and I have a goal, and I know I'm going to achieve that. So nothing will get in my way. I'm going to do this, and you guys are going to help me. Working while in school. I don't understand why professors and teachers tell you, well, I understand it, but I don't understand why they tell you not to work while you're in school. People have families, you know. Not everyone is a traditional freshman college student. Like, people have families, people start school later in life, just shit happens. So not everyone can just go to school and live off mommy and daddy, you know. Not everybody could do that. So for your non-traditional students, where there are a lot of non-traditional students in my RN program, it's kind of just annoying to hear. I've even heard it in LPN school. Oh, you can't work while you're in school. Like, you just really have to study. Listen, you do what you have to do. Survival of the fittest. And that is what I live by in this nursing field. Survival of the fittest. So if this is really something that you want to do, you can do it no matter what. Like, you just got to put your mind to it. You really have to manage your time. It's very, very doable. I would never tell anyone not to work while they're in school, because everyone comes from different walks of life and different circumstances. So you don't know what someone's going through. So I just try to encourage everyone, if you have to work that full-time job in school like I'm doing, I'm gonna tell you, you can do it. Speak it into existence. You can do it. Just balance your time. One thing I live by is a planner. I have a beautiful planner and I live by that planner, okay? I'm gonna show you my planner. This is my planner. Seize the day. And that is something that I try to do every single day. Seize the day. So I've got my name in the planner, just letting y'all know who it belongs to. And on this page, this is where I put my schedule. So I've got my work schedule highlighted, my classes, everything. And as you can see, yes, my schedule is super busy during the week. And I do work every other weekend, so that's not bad. And this is my schedule. I haven't finished it yet, but for the month of September, which is this month. And it is equally as busy. But, you know, if you have to work while you're in school, a planner helps. A planner really, really, really helps. So just remember, you can do it. You've worked hard for this. And don't let anybody tell you you need to quit your job or you won't be able to do it because you do this. No. You can do it. That's all for today. I'll be back with another video. Feel free to email me or write me on Instagram or even on YouTube in the comment section. Ask me questions. I will give you any advice or any opinions I may have. I can only speak on experience, so you know, what works for me may not work for you, but it doesn't hurt to ask, and maybe we can come up with a different solution. I will be making more videos about my journey into RN school and why I decided to become an LPN, my story into why I decided just to become a nurse in general, a lot of different things. So I'm just looking for some feedback, and hopefully you guys can give it to me. Okay, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching my video.